Good day everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's lesson, we'll be discussing change of subject of a formula. Now what is a formula? A formula is a general equation involving two or more unknowns. The intention of changing the subject of a formula is to make the value becoming the subject stand alone and remain on the left hand side of the expression. Let's take for instance, we have a equal to pi r squared, which is the formula for the area of a circle. In this formula, a is called the subject of the formula because a is standing on the left hand side. So it is the subject of this formula, which is pi r squared. So a is the subject of pi r squared. Take note, the method used to effect this change may be any basic mathematical principle like multiplication, addition, subtraction, division, finding square roots, etc., depending on the nature of the expression. So the nature of the expression will determine which mathematical method or principle we are to apply. So let's look at what we have in our example 1. It says make h the subject of the formula. Now this is the formula: x equals to 2 pi r in open bracket r plus h close bracket. So we are to make the value h the subject of formula. Solution. Here we have x equal to 2 pi r bracket r plus h. To make h subject of formula, bracket means multiplication. So we are going to be using this mathematical principle to make h the subject of formula. What is the first step to do? We'll have 2 pi r here. So if we divide both sides by 2 pi r, we'll be left with r plus h. If we divide both sides by 2 pi r, so let's say s over 2 pi r equals to 2 pi r plus h over 2 pi r. 2 pi r cancels 2 pi r. So now we are left with s over 2 pi r equal to r plus h. Recall, we are to make h the subject of formula. So meaning we have to eliminate r. To eliminate r, we have to take it to the left hand side, meaning it has to cross the equation sign. So if r crosses the equation sign, it becomes minus. So therefore we have s over 2 pi r minus r equal to h. Remember, the subject of the formula is meant to be at the left hand side. Thus, h is equal to s over 2 pi r minus r. H is now the subject of the formula. Now let's move to question number 2. It says make m the subject of formula in h equal to mt all over dm plus p. So solution. We have h equal to mt over d bracket m plus p. So the first thing we're going to do is to make this all over 1, then we'll cross multiply. So h will multiply d m plus p. Then 1 will multiply mt. So it becomes h d m plus p equal to mt. So because I am making m subject of formula, I have to look for a way to bring this m on the left hand side to the m on the right hand side. So for me to do so, I will have to expand this bracket on the left hand side. So expanding the bracket, hd times m gives me hdm. We have the plus sign, hd times p gives me hdp equals to mt. So now we'll have hdm here and we'll have mt here. So we'll have m common on both expressions. So what I have to do, we have to bring them together and then factor out. So when hdm crosses the equation sign, it becomes minus. So we have hdp equal to mt minus hdm. Now m is common here, m is common here. So we'll factor out the letter m. This is HDP equals to M into bracket T minus HD. Now we have M factored out from the expression. What we're going to do now is to divide through by the coefficient of M, which is T minus HD. So divide through by T minus HD, which is the coefficient of M. So we're having HDP over T minus HD equals to M bracket T minus HD over T minus HD. So T minus HD cancels T minus HD. So we are left with HDP over T minus HD equals to M. Thus, our M, which is now the subject of formula, should be on the left hand side. M equal to HDP over T minus HD. We can decide to arrange our formula in alphabetical order, which is M equals to DHP over T minus DH. This is the end of today's lesson. If you find today's lesson interesting, do not forget to give us a thumbs up, drop your comments in the comment section, share this to your friends and loved ones who might find this video helpful, and subscribe to our channel to be notified when we drop a new video. Thank you very much for watching today's section of our tutorial. See you in my next class. Bye.